Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working at a mom and dad's garage. So I've got, this is my old 350Z right here. Anyway, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing these Tanaka racing harnesses on the 370Z. So, I've already put in the Sparco seats in my last video, so you can check that out. The link for that will be in the description. So I've got these are Sparco Torino 2 seats. So I went ahead and installed the harnesses on my driver's side here just to make sure I knew how to do it, so I can show you guys how to do it here on the passenger side. So I'll show you guys what I did over here on this side. So the mounting points were kind of confusing for me at first. There's not a whole ton of good videos out there showing where to mount the harnesses onto the floor. So what I found out is you mount to the stock seatbelt position. So down here, right where your actually still have it, your stock seatbelt, right where it mounts down here, you unbolt that, and that's where you bolt in these one of the left or right hand side, depending on where they're on the driver's side or the passenger side, the lap bands. The other, this other side mounts into where the seatbelt actually, like, if you can see it, you can see on this side where the seatbelt goes in. So it mounts onto the actual bracket that's holding the seats. And so that's where you mount the other side. I've just mounted them onto this bar here. This is just a support bar. They're pretty sturdy for just street use for the most part. If you're gonna do anything more than that, like track it, you probably should get a actual harness bar, which is probably gonna come next. But just for right now, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna take out your seats on the 370Z. It's a 14mm socket. So we're gonna remove the seats. Alright, so next we're going to take off the factory mounting point for the factory seatbelt right here. Again, it's going to be a 14mm socket. There's a little piece of metal on the end of this bolt that's holding it in place. That's holding, so when you screw it, it doesn't come off. And so we need to separate this bolt from this little metal frame here. So you get this piece off, what I've done in the past. I'm just taking some pliers. It's this little metal piece right here, and it's a pain in the butt. Eventually I had to just take a hammer and smack it off. There you go. The stock bolt to put it back in. Sweet. If you guys remember from my last video, I used this 11mm bolt to put on the seatbelt here. So we're gonna have to remove that side one. We're gonna mount it up just like that. That's what I do so that I don't get the seatbelt light on. That's what I'll do is I'll take this, I'll just clip this into that, plug this sucker in. We're gonna keep them kind of back there, and the seat is gonna cover those up so you won't be able to see them at all. So now we're gonna put the seat back in. We're gonna bolt the seat back in using our 14mm. Then we're gonna thread the shoulder straps through the holes and back near the bar where they're gonna go. Before we do that, we're gonna take this part right here. We're gonna cut this part off right here. On these Tanaka straps. This is supposed to be mounted in the back somewhere. We're gonna use this harness to go around the bar. And these tips right here, kind of the end that's sewed over, I'm gonna cut those only on the long end of the shoulder harnesses. We're gonna cut these. The screwdriver works best for this next part. We need to take this little plastic cover on right here. We're gonna snap that off. Okay, so we got the cover. So there's this little bar on the middle, so it slides out, and so that's how it works. The strap goes up through this hole, and you push this in between it, slide it like right there, and there's a little groove, and it slips down into it, and then you're just gonna pull it tight on the other side. Here with our first strap here, we're gonna take this metal piece like this, we're gonna slide this end piece, wrapping around it, and then on this side we're gonna push it in. Take the metal piece, slide it in there. Just like I was talking about earlier. We're good. Now we just get in. We're gonna adjust them on the lap mounts. Right like that, and pull those tight. Alright guys, and there you have it. The harness is installed on my 2012 370Z Nismo.